On sun-scorched sands, a single spear rests, silent witness to a battle's brutal end. Across the barren landscape, the fallen rest, their stories etched in dust and blood. But what if such a simple weapon shaped destinies and forged the fate of empires? What echoes remain of the sandstorm's bite, reminding us of the strength of desert warriors? In Mesopotamia, the 3rd millennium BC, rudimentary spears emerged as essential hunting tools.
Across the Fertile Crescent, early designs evolved through desert warfare and ingenuity.
Akkadians and Sumerians adapted the spear to their specific strategies and resources. Over centuries, these early designs evolved and refined to meet the needs of desert warfare. The spear was a simple yet lethal weapon. The wooden shaft provided reach, while the bronze head ensured penetration. We see the clear evolution here. The fertility of flint, the strength of bronze, and the superior craftsmanship of hardened iron.
Only through repeated blows can the impurities be removed, transforming the shapeless lump into a deadly point.
The binding must be precise, for a warrior's life depends on this connection. The cord is pulled taut, securing the steel to the shaft. The phalanx formation, a testament to ancient military discipline, created an impenetrable wall of spears.
The Battle of Kadesh was a clash of empires, where the spear met the chariot in a whirlwind of dust and steel.
Spearmen advance in tight formation, shields locked, forming a bristling forest of spear tips. They move in unison, creating an impenetrable wall. Spears lowered, the charge of the Arabian cavalry was a terrifying display of disciplined speed and overwhelming force. The legendary warrior lifts the artifact. As the spear reached its apex, the divine light pulses out. In this dreamlike sequence of an ancient duel, 2 warriors face each other, spears raised. These glowing symbols signify the spear's role, not just as a weapon, but as the enduring guardian of this ancient land.
They called him the Shield of Akkad, for his bravery knew no bounds. He protected his people with unmatched ferocity.
From the earliest settlements, the spear dominated the battlefield, but it also symbolized power, held by... These weren't merely tools of war. They were artifacts imbued with spiritual significance, defining the very essence of their... The spear was revered, a weapon of profound significance, visible in the grand halls and towering over the city battlements.
The spear was more than just a weapon. It was a symbol of power, etched into the very records of their civilization.
This weathered spearhead, partially buried in the ochre sands, serves as a stark reminder of the brutal efficiency of ancient warfare.
The crimson hues of the sunset mirror the battles fought on this very sand. It is here.
From sharpened wood 30,000 years ago to the Bronze Age, the spear has defined warfare.
This arid expanse witnessed the rise and fall of empires, their dominance often secured by the weapons they wielded.
The desert offered little, demanding resilience from those who sought to tame it. Every drop of water.
Crouching low, the hunters stalk their prey. The primitive spear, tipped with sharp stone, represents early...
In this harsh landscape, the earliest weapons were born of necessity, utilizing the sharp edge of flint.
We trace the grain, searching for imperfections. Flexibility is tested, yes, but so is resistance.
The hammer blows must be swift and true, shaping the metal with force. But it is the...
Securing the blade required precision. A gentle tap set the socket, followed by layers of hardened leather, bound tight to ensure the weapon's integrity. The spear's true effectiveness lies in its balance. The artisan must feel the weight, ensuring the aerodynamics are perfect for the visions. The craftsmanship here is evident. We see the contrast between heavy bronze and the sharper but more brittle iron.
The disciplined advance of the shield wall.
The first rank presents a bristling defense as the sun stands ready to strike.
The long spear, when wielded from horseback, transformed the rider into a devastating force.
Close quarters demanded swift reactions. Here, the spearman evades the arrow, utilizing the stone cover before
Impact was catastrophic. Spears neutralized the momentum of the charge, demonstrating the shield wall's effectiveness against heavy cavalry. The spear was more than just steel. It was a conduit to the ancients, capable of unimaginable fear. Surrounded by the sacred fire, the spear represents unity, power, and the ancient traditions that define these tribes. Across ancient civilizations, the spear stood as the ultimate expression of authority on the battlefield.
They fought not for gold, but for glory. This mighty spear was the instrument of their courage.
This weathered spearhead, lying silent in the ochre sand, bore witness to the unforgiving brutality. As the wind whispers across the sands, we are reminded of the weight of history. The weapons left behind tell.
The sun sets on the age of the spear, its legacy etched into the very sands of this ancient battlefield.
The desert claims all, smoothing the scars of conflict with the gentle hand of the wind.
Tapping the copper reveals its weakness, but the iron holds firm, offering superior resistance and a far sharper edge in combat.
The evolution of the spear is a study in reach, from the earliest bronze tips to the formidable pikes of the late Middle.
The earliest spears were merely sharpened wood, yet, with the addition of stone and later forged bronze,